what was that rhyme earlier, Mel? Bend at the knees and lift with ease. There's so much snow, it's even made its way indoors. But Raji's outside with some expert advice on how to shovel safely, Raj. Woo!
Hey, Dee, yeah, I thought I'd sneak out in the middle of the show, get home, do a little shoveling out front. But you know what? This snow's heavy, and you want to be doing this properly. So guess what? Dr. Liza is joining us now. She's a body and posture expert to talk a little bit about how to shovel. Actually, we just got her out to help me shovel my front sidewalk. Thanks, Doctor, for joining us. How am I doing when it comes to shoveling?
You're doing okay, but there's a couple of things that I would like to adjust.
All right.
So when it comes to shoveling, your shovel is almost like a dancing partner, and you really want to hold that shovel nice and close. The reason why you want to hold it nice and close is so that you're not reaching.
Okay.
If you're reaching too much, that can strain your back, that can strain your shoulders. So if you keep it close and keep the weight towards you, then you can engage your core and your glutes more so that you're not putting as much pressure on your back.
All right, so like this then? Like, am I keeping it like that then?
Exactly. So instead of reaching out, you want to actually walk with it.
Oh, okay.
And most of what you want to do is pushing. So the focus should be on pushing rather than on
driving out.
On throwing, exactly.
You want to use your body as opposed to your arms for it.
Exactly. So you actually kind of just want to walk with your shovel.
All right.
And then toss a little bit.
Now,
and you also want to bend your knees too. So,
I know, we're not supposed to do that, put it on the road, but they plow it onto the sidewalk here, so it's fair game.
It's fair game? Okay, so and you also want a little bit more bend in your knees.
Okay.
So you want to get a little bit lower so there's not too much bend in your back.
Yeah.
So you're walking with bent knees,
and
then you want to keep it close when you're throwing so that it's with your whole body and not just with your arms.
Are you turning when you do it then?
You are turning, but your whole body, not just your arms, okay?
So like this.
And then another key when it comes to shoveling snow is picking the right shovel. So we were talking about this beforehand, that if you were using a shovel like this that's a little bit too short for you, you end up bending more.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you have the right height so that you're not bending too much, but you also don't want it too long because otherwise you end up reaching more. And the other thing you want to look for is, a lot of people think the bigger the shovel base, the better. But the bigger it is means the more weight of snow that you're actually carrying and throwing, so you kind of want it mid-range. And then the last thing you look at is the weight of the shovel. So the latest one starts at about 1.3 kilograms and the heaviest at 3.8. So you generally want to go on the lower end, so 1.3 to 1.5 kilograms.
And take your time when you're doing it. When do you know that maybe you've overdone it?
So if you start to breathe heavy, if you're feeling any aches and pains, or if you're too cold, you actually want to go in, take a 15-minute break, and you shouldn't be doing more than 15 shovels per minute. So if you time yourself and you're doing more than 15 per minute, it's too much. So you have time to talk about what you should do beforehand?
Quickly, go for it.
Okay, so beforehand you want to make sure you warm up. So this is the reason why a lot of people get injured. They're not actually warm, they don't teach it.
Because this is a workout, isn't it?
It is a workout, and you're engaging a lot of muscles in your body. So I like to start with just doing some squats to open up the joints, warm up the knees, and then some hip circles. So you go one way.
All right.
Trust me, these are really good. And then lastly, you want to open up the shoulders. So shoulder rolls forward and shoulder rolls backward. So if you can spend 2 minutes warming up beforehand. And another thing, if you have any kind of heart condition or you're quite elderly, it's best to avoid shoveling completely.
Absolutely. Find somebody younger to do it. Do it like we're doing. We're clearing my neighbor's drive, or my neighbors are walking. They're great guys,
you can tag team. One person can be out for 5-10 minutes, another person can switch out, and then the other person can do the rest.
Beautiful.
And that way you're taking breaks as well.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at dr-liza.com.
Beautiful. Dr. Liza, thank you very much for joining us. Hey, Dee, you know what would be perfect?
What?
A chance maybe to win somebody will come over here and clear my roads and sidewalks for me.
Okay, we have just the thing.
We got the city guys are here.
We have just the thing. We are paying it forward.